Hello everyone. We know the Bible mentioned about there's two roads. One road is small and cramped, and few are finding this road. And the road that is broad and wide, many is finding that road, which that's the road enter into destruction. What's my purpose for this video? To make a point. When people know that they're on the wrong road because of the religion, they try to find another religion, or another religion, in this case, finds them by... What was that? Someone's knocking at the door. Another religion knocking at your door, showing you the path you was taking was the wrong road. But the problem is, when you don't do research about this other religion, I mean real research, not from their own publications, not from their own websites, finding out what the internet has to say and what people has put up, the ones that used to be in this religion, YouTube, Facebook, and different other areas you can look up. By not doing research, you can be like one road that's going to the right, and you keep going down that road for, let's say, about 15 miles. And that road, you're thinking that is the right road, splits off into two different directions, making you believe, well, you're on the right path for the life, and the other side would be the road you want to stay off of, but not knowing that you actually did not walk on the road of narrow. You were still on the path of the broad road, because you walked out of one false doctrine into another one. Or in this case, you walked out of another cult into another cult. So you never got off the wrong road, of the broad road, because you're still in it. Well, this is the way cults and false religions does. And by you not studying the Bible and really believing what the Bible is teaching and believing what men have says, you have chosen a path of the wrong road, because you're not doing the research for you. Even I, the years of being a Jehovah Witness, I thought I was on the right road. And when I left this religion, I did not join another religion for one reason. Because as a Jehovah Witness, we only half-ass, that's what I said, half-ass, knew about other religions. Only the main doctrines. So, for me, I didn't choose another religion. So that kept me from entering into another false doctrine and a false religion and another cult. And I'm finding out, using the Bible, you're not going to know all the answers. You're not going to know everything. But believing in Christ and trusting in Christ, you can't go wrong. But when you start putting your beliefs in the government body, the Pope, and other religions or cults, you putting your trust in men. So, I found something interesting on Jehovah's Witnesses. Do Jehovah's Witnesses believe they have the only one true religion? Yes, they do. And yes, my parents used to believe these people, and still believe these people are the one true religion, but they're not in the organization anymore. And I'm going to play an audio from this area of this information, and we'll go from there.
Do Jehovah's Witnesses believe that they have the one true religion? Those who are serious about religion should think that the one they've chosen is acceptable to God and Jesus. Otherwise, why would they be involved in it? Jesus Christ didn't agree with the view that there are many religions, many roads, all leading to salvation. Rather, he said, narrow is the gate and cramped the road leading off into life, and few are the ones finding it. Matthew 7:14. Jehovah's Witnesses believe that they've found that road. Otherwise, they'd look for another religion.
Okay. What you just heard, I'm going to play again.
Do Jehovah's Witnesses believe that they have the one true religion? Those who are serious about religion should think that the one they've chosen is acceptable to God and Jesus. Otherwise, why would they be involved in it? Jesus Christ didn't agree with the view that there are many religions, many roads, all leading to salvation. Rather, he said, narrow is the gate and cramped the road leading off into life, and few are the ones finding it. Matthew 7:14. Jehovah's Witnesses believe that they've found that road. Otherwise, they'd look for another religion.
Okay. Now, Jehovah's Witnesses was called Bible students. And Judge Rutherford knew that the Bible students was falling apart because the doctrine at that time from Charles T. Russell was falling apart after his death. They was promised they was going to go to heaven. They was promised that the world was going to end in 1914, 1915. Like I said, I did my research. And so Judge Rutherford changed a bunch of the false doctrines that he was seeing that was a problem, using the pyramids to measure that 1914 and 1915 the world was going to end. And if you do your research, you'll find out the difference between 1914, because they measured the temple walls wrong, so it jumped from one year to another year. But it couldn't jump to 1916 too much because Charles T. Russell died on Halloween. So, get to the main point. Jehovah's Witnesses from Judge Rutherford formed a new religion because the teaching of Charles T. Russell, 80% of it was lies. So he changed everything. He formed a new religion. Otherwise, they would have kept all the teachings of Pastor Russell. So that means they had to change a lot of stuff and separate themselves from other religions. Even changing the thing that Christ died on to something different. Christ died upon a cross, not a stake. The Bible even brings that out when Thomas said, unless he showed me the nails in his hands, I won't believe it's him. Thomas never said a nail. He said nails. I read this from Jehovah Witnesses' own Bible. So that means there was more than one nail in Jesus' hands by adding the S. Anyway, so if Jehovah Witnesses later on down the line found out what we have found out, that Watchtower has lied in so many things, and will they form another religion in the future by saying, like they did in the past, their teaching was wrong, and because they had not clear understanding or God's light or new light, they could change into a different religion. So in the future, could Jehovah Witnesses be something different, has a different name, when they find out that, oh my gosh, God's name is not Jehovah? It could be Yahweh? And was Catholic monk, the Catholic religion, who invented the name Jehovah? So that means that would destroy Jehovah Witnesses when they find out they are under a name that was made by the Catholics. So yes, they would have to have another religion. So people, here's the thing. You think God's going to allow the Watchtower to form another religion when it's so close to the end of the world? So close. Because remember, 1975, Armageddon didn't start. This generation that will not pass away. Let's go back in time. Oh, 1975. 1914 generation that will not pass away. So if the Watchtower is going to form a new religion, are they going to let the people know that they was wrong and they was not in the light at the time when they didn't have the correct information? And what was wrong with the information they had? Because they was announcing specific dates and their information was wrong. They was guilty of false prophecies. Why? What was missing? So this stuff here is the reason why Watchtower would have to have another religion when people start waking up that the name Jehovah is a false name. So yes, Watchtower could go and do another religion. But would that solve the problem? I mean, you was Jehovah's Witnesses, you was Bible students, then you became Jehovah's Witnesses. Now you could be called something else, or it could be Witnesses of Christ. Witnesses of Jesus Christ. That could be the new name. Jehovah's Witnesses' name would probably be going to be Witnesses of Christ. Well, I hate to sad to say, but when you form another religion, you have not got off the road, broad road, when you was Bible students. You haven't got off the broad road when you was a Jehovah's Witness. And if you change your name, you're still not going to get off the broad road unless you quit religion permanently and go to Christ and the Bible. Then you will get on the right road. People, wake up. Do your research. Thank you. Have a nice day.